Magic! Honey. Is Fubo on? Let me see. Lol. Do I just have to say lol? Lol. Yes. Fubo just duplicated himself, honey. Why are there two Fubos?
Should only be one.
There's two. I'm pretty sure you have two. Can you do me a favor?
Put it down.
Thank you. So, I need to make sure I have the right one on. I do not. Because I was not prepped for this at all. Isaac was all like, do this tonight. And I was all like, okay. And I forgot that I have to do something before I can start the stream. Oh, God. Where is it? Where is it? I thought I made it this easy for me. I did, but I put it too far away. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I am doing well, Gandalf. So, let's see. I need to... So there's something new I have to do with Heroine's quest before I can start it, and I forgot, so I just did it. There's an object in the game that I got in solo game which kind of affects all of your games, and I figured out how, in the background, without figuring out in the game how to deal with it and get rid of it so I don't have it. I will show it to you guys when I get there on the stream. Because since I picked it up in the solo, I think it's only fair that I pick it up while I'm streaming it. But yeah. And I will explain it when it happens. And we might actually get to that point. So I have coffee. And I will be having some extra water soon once Isaac fills it for me. And I'm going to have more coffee. Because I'm pretty good today, for the most part. So, we're continuing where we left off, which, if I remember correctly, we need to find the kid. The other thing is that, so we have very low, no, we have 24. How are we doing as far as spells? We're missing a few spells I would like to have. Can we get the shadow spell from the wizard right now? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. I have tried dealing with that thing out there, and it's such a pain to deal with that I don't think I'm going to deal with it. Coffee is good. Granted, it's not super hot coffee. I made it earlier today, but yeah. Sleep until dawn. So, huh? That wasn't a kiss.
That wasn't a kiss? Do you want another one?
I want a real kiss. Find yourself a warm spot. Hi. Near the fireplace and fall asleep on the rug. I hope everyone's having a good day too. Several hours later, you wake up much refreshed. Considering how well Heroine's quest seems to be being received, I will definitely be aiming to do some of the older adventure games from here on out for a while. Final Fantasy Tactics, I think we're moving to primarily Saturday afternoons or early mornings because most people end up seeming to like them then, or it'll randomly happen during the evenings. I do want to finish Tactics. I still am very much enjoying Tactics, but I'm also enjoying the old adventure game stuff. So we will be diving into those. I don't know how long we're going to end up doing that. I already cleaned up a bunch of stuff in here. Also, the guards don't open the gate for you at this hour. You should come back later. Can I just go? Okay, so we're going to go outside. Some of them I would like Isaac to sit here for if he doesn't actually take control. And we're not going to be messing with them as much. I'm gonna try and understand most of the games, especially considering I've played most of them. So at some point we will be doing like King's Quest, and by King's Quest I mean we're going to be doing 1 through 6 if we can help it. We are eventually going to do Space Quest. We will also probably go into Quest for Glory for sure. But we'll see how you guys feel about it, because I know that there's the VGA remakes, but there's also the originals, and I kind of like the originals more because you kind of feel the steps and progression. And I may have mentioned it beforehand, but for those of you who didn't know, Sierra Games, which made all of those adventure games back in the day, they made a lot of the leaps and strides within the PC gaming industry at the time, compared to other people. So before we had music like this, which is essentially, what is it now? We're not even in MIDIs really as much, but no, it was more like, what were we? Wave MP3s. So it was MP3s, and then before that it were WAV files, and then MIDIs. So the first computer game that actually included MIDIs was King's Quest IV. So Sierra was the first one that ended up doing that. I know they did a whole bunch of other things that were firsts within the gaming industry. But they opened up a lot of other companies' eyes to what they could do with computer games, which was really cool. Not that someone else might have done it at the time, but they did it first. Man. Roberta Williams was like a god of gaming. Technically still is, for all intents and purposes, considering she was one of the first. So we can't get up here right now because we're a sorceress, and I haven't shown you guys this, but if you have the climbing skill, you can climb up that. So a thief would be able to get around a lot easier. I believe, I know in Quest for Glory 1, and I don't know if it's in 2, but if you had the thief, if you were a thief character and you had decent, dexterity or climbing or whatever it was for that one, you had the ability to actually climb over the city walls at nighttime. We're gonna do this, just so you guys can see this. Some people will do anything to be cool. Have an ice day, Dilly. Magic! Honey, stop eating dates. I told Isaac he's supposed to be limiting himself on eating the dates because last time he got them, he ate them all in one sitting, and he did not know that dates are essentially a diuretic. I think that's the right term for it. Basically, he was in the bathroom for like fucking forever. And he was screaming about his stomach. So I told him that if he wants these dates, he needs to actually pace himself with them. Are you pacing yourself?
Yeah, I put them over there.
I don't remember what's over here. A wolf. Wonder if we could just wear a pelt on top of the scarf and if that actually is worthwhile, period. If I can have the pelt on top of the scarf, it might not be worth it to sell one of the pelts at least. Die. Ow.
I'm so sorry.
Ow. Stop it. I need to level up Magic Dart. I should be using that a lot more. I need to level up my magic, period. Oh, no, no, no. Don't go anywhere. What was I thinking? Do that. Yes, more magic. Some difficult... Oh, yeah, I got the pelt. Okay, so... Daggers. Yeah. Lots of things that need stabbing. Oh, Varg pelt. It's a lengthy task. You should do this inside. Okay, that's why I couldn't do it the last time. I think that spell resets how long it takes for that meter to come up. That's my thought process right now. Because it seems to come back relatively quick, but in my other game where I have a scarf, it takes a lot longer for it to come back. So... A ring of fire flickers ceaselessly just within the crystal circle. The total lack of flammable material does not hamper the flames in the slightest. A strong-looking woman appears to be asleep in the middle of the circle of flame. There's obviously some enchantment at work here. You find yourself secluded within a ring of trees curving inward. Between the trees, a group of jagged crystals form an eldritch barrier. block. It's you did wish for a warmer climate to hero around in, but this is too much. Okay, let's okay. I really want the shadow spell before I go off to rescue Jaime. I don't really need it. Jaime, however you pronounce his name. Hyman. It's not Hyman. I don't need the spell, but it would be really nice. So the shadow spell basically creates a duplicate copy of the sorceress. If you just basically, so if you see like an enemy coming towards you, you cast the shadow spell. She creates a shadow version of herself that will walk off screen. The monster or whatever is trying to attack you will follow the shadow and ignore you. It's really nice. Just call him Giraffe Boy. Okay, Giraffe Boy. We'll rescue Giraffe Boy. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so at least our magic is starting to hold out more. It helps that it's like that right now. Ugh, we didn't get it. Wait, how far am I from that other village? You know what? Let's go there. Because if I go inside and if I skin this other one, I can sell it. And I can make sure that I have extra money just in case, because I don't remember how much that shadow spell is. But I feel it's like 30. So it's like mirror image. Kind of. It's an illusionary spell that sort of confuses your enemies and allows you to walk away without them touching you. It doesn't do much for actually getting involved in battles, which obviously are helping me build my skills, so I don't want to run it all the time, but what I've played so far, the next chapter, or the chapter after that, I think it's the next chapter, all the enemies we see in the forest, they start being more often, they start to be more of them, and we start seeing stronger ones, and I can't deal with some of them even on my other save, because there's freaking frost giants. And they just, like, I threw one flame dart at them, and or whatever that magic dart is, and it was just like, it barely did any damage. You bitch, I hate you. Stupid little whore. Let's scrape off the stuff in here. Cured pelt, Varg pelt. You managed to scrape off the meaty parts and turn the fur into something wearable and not quite as smelly. Use. You wrap the pelt around you. Can I just... Okay. Here's the other thing. Do I want to just get the scarf or do I want to get the shadow spell? I kind of want the scarf too. God damn it. Sigrun's store is closed. Kraka, I hate you. You frickin' stole all my crap. Look at the doggo. Consider making a few good snow. No, pet the doggo. Yes, you pet the dog, it looks at you suspiciously. Here. He takes the food from your hand and hungrily eats it up. Animal Ken goes up! Oh! So by doing stuff good for the animals... Oh, you know what? I know what I want to do. Because I know how to get the... So I feed the meat to the dogs. Feed fish to the cats, I'm pretty sure. You can get fish with this net from that one ice hole we found. But when you try to use it, it will sit there and say you're just not lucky enough. The Acer's Blessing spell that you get from him ups your luck and allows you to catch fish.
Good day to you. I hope your travels keep you safe, but if not, I may be able to help you with a potion or...
Please tell me a riddle.
Please tell me.
Certainly. You may start by...
What gets wetter the more it dries?
What gets wetter?
Yes, I know, because I first asked that...
Damn it.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I do not think that fits in the classic game of riddles.
Yes, it does. A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Never mind.
Think on it.
What?
Good day to you.
I would like to learn about Svartalfheim.
Svartalfheim. No, I cannot help you there. I like it here at Midgard, so I've never paid much attention to tales about the other worlds.
I would like to buy some of your wares.
There is value in potions and alchemy. Odin of the Shaggy Cloak knows this, and was willing to put out one of his own eyes for a drink. I'm happy to tell you that my prices are not so...
Oh, he's talking about potions. Let's see. I don't want to buy any potions off of him, but I want to see
I am
spells.
interested in buying spell.
A spell that I often use invokes the blessing of the Aesir. It will make fortune shine upon you, protect you in combat, and ward off lesser undead.
You're so nice. You're also so pale, and your lips are just like screaming you love that color and put it on every morning. Oh my god. Here, 24.
Very good. We have a deal. It's been a pleasure.
He gave it to me. I'm broke again.
Stay.
So, blessing. There you go. A warm feeling passes through you. I have no idea what it does beyond that. I have a feeling it has certain applications in some places. The bird is much too fast for you to catch. I'm gonna hit you with them. You missed and it flew away. Oh.
Yes, I am listening. When you've reached my age.
Do you have a book about
Do you have a
Svartalfheim?
book about Svartalfheim?
Well, it is presently loaned out, I think. I'm sure I have the card in my filing system somewhere. But I do remember this. There is a gate to Svartalfheim somewhere. If you seek to open it, you must always walk clockwise.
So there's essentially, from what I remember now, 3 people you need to talk to in order to figure out how to open up the gate. Where are his nostrils? They're under the bulbous nose.
Do not walk counterclockwise, for it'll undo your work. Do you understand me? No walking widdershins. Nice word, is it not? Widdershins. I like it a lot.
No, I don't think you can get your skills to drop, not that I've seen so far, so hurting the birds definitely does not hurt. I mean, I'm using the animal ken to be able to skin the pelts off of the vargs,
Good day to you.
so I don't think it matters.
Welcome back, traveler. I was worried that a lone woman like yourself would not make it back. I do not intend to leave town before spring myself.
There's never going to be a spring.
Have you heard of Svartalfheim?
Some say 'tis myth, but I know it is real. Such marvelous crafts they have, even if some of it melts in the sunshine.
Ugh.
I know that Thor, Wormsbane, and Loki the Sly have traveled there frequently, and the Svartalfar have crafted them many wondrous treasures. The mighty hammer Mjolnir comes from Svartalfheim, as does the golden hair of Sif. It is said that Loki the god's cheat wagered his own head against the Svartalfar, claiming that they could not forge hair of gold that would grow just like normal hair.
What? It is said that Loki the god's cheat wagered his own head against the Svartalfar, claiming they could not forge hair of gold that would grow just like normal hair.
But a crafty elf named Andvari made the hair, to the surprise of all the Aesir, and so the Svartalfar demanded Loki's head, as was their agreement.
That was Andvari?
And crafty Loki responded that he had wagered his head, but not his neck, so if the Svartalfar could take his head without harming the neck, they were welcome to it. And then he ran away grinning and left them baffled. There are more tales, but travelers from Svartalfheim are rare, and I doubt they are human like you and I. Humans are rarely welcome there.
I bid you.
It was nice to speak with you. I hope you will stay in Manarvagir with us. Yarnvadir is not safe for one
So I'm gonna do this. We're gonna have note Andvari equals gold equals gold hair. Reason being, and because I have played a bit of this before, and like I said, I haven't beaten it yet. I'm just trying to keep ahead of this while we're streaming it. I cut a strand of her golden hair. Strand of long blonde hair, it's of negligible weight. And Vari is one of the dark elves you can talk to when you get there. So I'm wondering if I need to do something with that with him. Because that was a very random story, she said. Where the fuck is Regan? You love Loki. They skipped the part about him getting his mouth sewn shut instead of it getting beheaded, though. Oh, they did. That is what happened, isn't it? I do remember that at some point he gets his mouth sewn shut. No. The only reason I don't want to rest in the town here is because I'm going to come back before I actually go to Svartalheim. But the part about Sif's hair is one of your favorite parts of the Valhalla comics. Good. I have no idea what those comics are. Wish I knew where Regan goes in the morning. Very odd. Okay. Yeah, it shows you where to go. So the stones over here we obviously have to go to. But the problem is I just spent all of my money. I mean, we can get... I think we can get more in there. I don't remember. I don't think we can. I don't think there's any money in there. I don't remember. No. I still don't know everything to do there. At that, with the gazebo. Because again, I haven't played it fully all the way through, so... Now, the Blessing of the Aesir, you can cast in combat, so I think it acts like basically like a D&D Bless spell, where it gives you bonuses. But I don't usually bother with it, at least not right now. Stop it. She gets so happy when she does that. What is her skills at? Agility 53, endurance 40, strength 26, weapon use 20, willpower is 68. Animal Ken is 6. We only got a +1. Magic is 66. Magic Dart is 57. Magic Dart and my other one is 100. Here. Warm feeling passes through you. That will not keep you warm. I've tried. Oh, I got the skin. Maybe I should hang out over here. I mean, it's not like we can't just stay in this town overnight and then just go back to the other one. Time hasn't really passed, and I don't think she opens up her shop until midday. Lazy ass bitch. Magic Dart is not as good as Magic Missile. It's true. I think when I'm here... Come here. I can use this for herbalism, but it doesn't really do anything, and sometimes it goes up. Search the plants for some useful herbs. You don't find anything, but it feels like good practice anyway. See, it like never goes up. Herbalism's one of those skills in the game that I still don't know if it's even worth it. Yeah, you can farm for pelts. That's what I'm trying to do, sort of. Midday. Problem is... Fucking hell, woman. Seriously? Bandits would be nice because they have a chance of having money. I also still need a shovel at some point. If I got a shovel, I could end up making some money. Because there's mugwort right here. And I can... Remember, we found it last time we streamed. Can you make potions if herbalism's high enough? I think you can, because I remember in my other game this arrow goes down, it's not just spells, you get a thing for recipes. So you do learn the ability to make potions. I have not made one yet, so I'm not exactly sure what governs that skill. Also, I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, I'm trying to go up. Magic dart. On the bird. Good, magic went up. You missed and it flew away. Oh, too bad, so sad. Hi, Rio Gino. Hey, when you get a chance, when you go downstairs, can you, like, get one sweetener and fill up my cup with the rest of the coffee? When you get a chance. You don't have to do it now. It's up to you. What the hell was that? Is that my... Oh, it's because it's a reflection of the hourglass. Look at that. It's cute. I forgot it does that. Do you want to see it? She gets a little reflection of your cursor. So, I'll show you guys it, because I want you guys to see as much as possible, even if I know, like, what I need to do. Which is why I'm talking to characters and doing things that I know I don't necessarily have to do. Animal Ken! What? I don't think so. Caught yourself a tasty little fish. That's a good idea, though. So this must up my abilities. Hold on. Okay, Animal Ken 7. Can I see what it actually puts me at? No. Let me see if I can do another one. Because you can cook that fish. That reflection is so meta, it is. Here's more fish. I had no idea you could get Animal Ken from this. This reflection is super meta. It's really cool, though. Guess they won't be biting anymore today, and you may have a better chance tomorrow. Okay, so you can't farm it to death. But I wonder if I can feed the kitty and if it will give me Animal Ken. I am interested in Animal Ken just because I want to be able to skin the Vargs more reliably. Shoot, I just clicked off the screen.
Did you say skin the bards?
Vargs.
Oh, I thought you said bards.
No.
I'm like, those poor bards.
No, Vargs. I call them wolves, but they're called Vargs. Oh, and now she's hungry. I can't have her eat. Not right now. I like how she needs 2 hands to cast this spell when she's like... when she's on her own, but in battle, she's like 1 hand. Stop it. Look how much damage it does when she starts getting it up. Okay. So we're gonna try this out this way. We will eat one of these first. Just in case being hungry makes things more difficult. And I'm gonna see if my chance at skinning this goes up with a blessing. 2 damage. I'm guessing it does go up, but I mean, I'm still at 7. So maybe every day you fish, Animal Ken can go up. And then feeding the dog and the cat. I mean, we have 3 more meat. My other game, I think I have like 9 uncooked meat sitting in a chest along with like 5 more cooked ones. Because you end up fighting the Varg so often that the whole survival mechanic that the game starts with becomes like something you don't really have to worry about. You worry about the cold more than you ever do about her ever getting hungry. What is that? Wait. Hanging for the hook is a frilly purple dress apparently made for a carnival of sorts. What is that from? Oh, I've just realized another adventure game series that we're going to have to play at some point that Isaac's going to have to be part of because I need to hear him groan. It's going to be Monkey Island.
I don't like Monkey Island.
What? How do you not like Monkey Island?
It's boring.
It is amazing. Guybrush Threepwood can hold his breath for a whole 10
In this
minutes.
harsh winter, many people will want to know.
5 silver. Here, have
In
another
this
one.
harsh
Thank you. I want to keep one. Jeez, my... Wait, can I sell anything else to her? I know she won't take the meat. Sigrid is not interested in the raw fish. Actually, this.
But of course, any adventurer needs a shovel. After all, you never know when you'll come.
15. How about 10?
Welcome
Thank you. I
back.
think you're off.
Oh, it offers an insult. Okay. Dums! Thank you for the resub. Hi, how are you? Let's go and try and kill another Varg and hope for the best. Because I think it might be worth getting that shovel to then use to dig up the mugwort to then sell. I think you do sell it to the wizard. Either that or he gives you a potion in exchange. I don't remember. I think it's a potion. I don't need the potion. I need the money, but I know I need that shovel. And I'm not sure how much stuff I need it for. By the way, I figured out how to get the shovel back if I trade it away in Svartalheim. Because that's what I did in the original game. And I knew I needed it. I thought I was lost it because I had done something wrong. You can get it back. There's a whole, like... You can trade the shovel to her, and you'll see who her is. But you can trade the shovel, and then in order to get the shovel back, you can trade the net. And then you can trade them back and forth. Dear damn it, I forgot to... But at the same time, going into Svartalheim just to get a shovel, then to go back to get the net, then to go back to get the shovel, and doing it back and forth is going to drive me nuts. So I'd like to do as much as possible with it prior to trading it away. What was over here again? I think it's just a dead end. Like, there's nothing here. Yeah, there's, like, nothing here. You see no end to the trees all around you. Nothing important. Nothing important. It's really weird. Doom. Just want to see more Ratatosk. I just need one more pelt and I can get the shovel. I actually want to offer her, like, less than what it's worth. Let's not go here. I don't know how to deal with that place yet. Ratatosk carries this game. This whole game... No, so does the wizard. So does Giraffe Boy. How dare you say it's just Ratatosk? Is he coming back? Oh yeah, no. Ratatosk is definitely coming back. I know of one other scene that he's in, and I'm pretty sure he's in a lot more. But we will definitely be seeing him again. Do not worry about that. Honey, no. I think... Actually, now that I have the blessing spell... I think I can actually play the wizard game. Damn! Thank you for the gifted sub to Glippity Clue. How have you managed to give 147 gift subs to the channel? Dear God. I like how it just that number just grows over time. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Let's just screw it. Let's just go back. Oh, here we go. Hit him. It probably hit. Stop it. It's definitely a lot easier to cast a lot of this stuff right now. The warm feeling passes through you. It's the feeling of being loved. You attempt to skin the dog. Freaking hell, really? Let's go play the wizard game. Once I get the scarf, I can manage to stay outside the town walls at night. Especially with this pelt. I know I can pull it off. And once we do that, we would be able to get the troll, and I can try and deal with that one spirit. But I really want Magic Dart to be stronger to deal with that spirit. It missed. Doggy! No, doggo, come here. You're adorable. Takes food from her hand and hungrily eats it up. Animal Ken +2! Totally worth it. Okay. You search the plants for something useful and we don't even get herbalism. Okay. Stream in the woods. Let's go here. At least the dogs will eat the raw meat too. How much raw meat do we have? 4. Here, watch. Okay. Cooking this. Cook the meat on the fire. Going here. Remember we have rations sitting in here. Follow the good boy. Or put some in here. I still have the fruit. We'll put the apples in here because I don't know what to do with those yet. We will put 1 fish in here. I don't know why I just put the fish in the other place. Oh my god, Tom! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how to stop that. There you go. Did you do that? Honey? Or did it crash?
It might have crashed.
You did that.
It must have crashed.
It must have crashed.
It crashed.
Hervor's all like, where's my son? I'm all like, but I've got to go hunting and play a game. Streamlin. Why is everyone in here?
It's a sad day when my citizens can just disappear from the forest. I should get my troops together and comb Yanvidir for the blacksmith's
Sweetener?
son.
I did.
Wow. You didn't put sweetener in it.
I didn't stir it though. I just
It is a
realized.
sad day when
If you
my
put it
citizens
in
can just
before you
disappear
pour,
from
it
the
stirs
forest.
for you.
I should get my troops together and comb Yanvidir for the
I'm
blacksmith's
sorry.
son.
I just realized. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. You'll
Tom
get to
didn't break it,
eventually.
Isaac did. Well, I'm trying to swirl it in the cup a little. Because it tastes like bitter coffee. She's gonna...
I cannot speak now. My son has disappeared.
Orvindel tells me that Heine is in Svartalfheim. I will go there and look for him.
Thank you so much. We eagerly await.
Maybe you should give me more information.
I sense that you have grown in power, causing your magical powers to grow because of your growing understanding of magic. I am happy to see this growth.
I'm happy to see this growth of growingness of
How may I
growing
be of
magical
assistance
powers
on
as
this
well.
moon's day, or can I otherwise help by assisting you?
I would like to learn about Svartalfheim.
Svartalfheim is a mystical realm. Being a mystic myself, I'm well versed in the mystique of this mystical realm, as well as its mysteries.
What creatures live in Svartalfheim?
Within Svartalfheim live the Svartalfar, and since Svartalfheim is named after them, it is therefore named the realm of the Svartalfar, or Svartalfheim.
Oh boy.
They are powerful enchanters and masters of illusion, using their enchanting illusions to be a true master of their power. They may even teach you a masterful enchantment if you overpower them in combat. It is said they live a long time, often living several hundreds of years, which is said to be a long time. Because of their illusion, it is hard to be certain of this. In fact, you may even have spoken to a Svartalf without having realized that it was a Svartalf that you had spoken to. Perhaps even I could be a Svartalf without telling you that you are talking to a Svartalf.
You don't blink upside down.
How can I get to Svartalfheim?
He's wonderful.
I am a sage, studying sagacious subjects from the safety of my study. Since it would not be safe to travel to Svartalfheim, I'm not interested in traveling there. And so, I've not studied the ways of doing so.
I am curious what magic you have for sale.
Since you ask me what I sell, I could sell you a magic potion or two, which are potions that I have created through magic. If you have the talent, I can also sell you a spell of shadow and a spell of flame, but these require the talent of magic to use. And since you are a practitioner of the arts, there is an artful game that I could show you about the arts that would help you practitioner them.
It would help you practitioner them.
Show me this game of yours.
Very well. It is well that you want to see this game, and I would like to see if you play the game well.
Okay. So, hell...
Behold, the challenge of the magical maze game, which is a maze that challenges your magic if you are game.
Oh no, lost the game?
You shall have as much thinking time as you need, which time you need to use to think about the puzzle. Each turn you may cast one spell, or cast no spell and proceed to the next step, by pushing the button labeled Step. The Valkyrie figure will take one step, or turn aside if she cannot step forward. Your goal is to lead the Valkyrie figure to the exit, which is the sparkling stars, where she can exit. But she can be killed if she steps into fire, which kills her. You are limited in how many spells you can use, and can only use spells that you know. You will have to experiment with what the spells you know will do in this game, you know. For example, the first puzzle lets you use the Flame Aura spell to place flames right in front of the Valkyrie. This will make her turn sideways to avoid the flame.
Okay. So basically you need to get her here. So if you do step, she just moves in whatever direction she's facing. When she hits a wall or a barrier, she turns. So if we do this... and we go here. And we go here. Because that melts ice.
This puzzle was for properly warming up, and it ensures that you are now warm, and up for the other puzzles, which would have been quite puzzling without warming up properly.
Oh boy.
This next test, which is coming up next to test you, requires the Sixth Sense spell and the Bless spell to be a good test for you to take next.
I like how he calls it the Bless spell. It's the blessings of the
The
Acer.
Sixth Sense spell will make the Valkyrie sensibly turn in the other direction when hitting a wall, until you cast it again. Use the Bless spell to raise or lower blessed barriers.
This one, since you don't know the required spells yet, you'll have to come back and take this puzzle at a later time. Wait, which one don't I know?
Good day to you. How may I be?
Wait, what? Which one?
Since you and
Tell me.
never fear if you need to escape from some creature that you are afraid of. The Shadow spell creates an illusory duplicate of you and compels the creature that you fear to focus its attention on the illusion rather than on you, enabling you to escape from its fearful presence.
Honey, you're like the only one that doesn't like him. He is the best thing ever.
Show me.
What spell did I need? I needed... Sixth Sense and Bless? I have those. Oh. So if we do step, step, step. Okay, Sixth Sense, I believe. That's not what I wanted to do. So step, step, step. Bless. Step, step, step. Bless. Step, step, step. And I think this will... Shit. We killed her! Okay. Step, step, step. Damn it! I'm using the wrong spell. Bless. Step, step. Might as well do that again. Step, step, step. Oh, it makes her turn around. Okay, I get it. So... Shit. Okay, I see what I needed to do. I did this wrong. So, you want to do step, step, step. Bless, step, step, step. Bless. Shit, it doesn't matter because I can just do this. There. Because that does that. And we want... This is not going to do what I wanted it to do. Shit. I'm having problems again! Freaking hell. I did do this one correctly. I just don't remember. And for some reason, I didn't have nearly as many problems with this last time. I think if I do this... There we go. Step, 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 step. Step, step. There we go. Because... Oh my god. This is gonna be a problem. Shit. No, we should have done that. Frickin' hell. Ah! You like the game that actually addresses the way the wizard talks? Like if you ask someone else about him? Oh my god. Okay. This is what I needed to do. So... Oh.
You are not bad.
There
for
we
a
go.
beginner.
That took a
Prove
while.
that you are not a beginner who would have been bad at this in the beginning. Try to begin this second puzzle, which is not for beginners.
Oh my god. I don't think I can do the second
For
puzzle.
winning this puzzle, you have won a prize. which has a
15
price
silver coins!
of 15 silver coins. Because the prize you have won consists of 15 coins that you have won. This next test, which is coming up next to test you, requires the Arctic Wind
I don't have the
spell
ice spell.
and the Ice spell to be a good...
Since you don't know the required spells yet, you'll have to come back later to take this puzzle. Yeah, that's fine.
I am going into town.
You should now leave the castle.
No!
The castle will...
I was gonna buy the scarf off of him.
Good day to you.
Can I buy it from him right here?
I'm...
You should come to...
Yeah.
I...
Can I go and... Damn it. I minimized the game again. Can I go in here? I don't think so. Door appears to be barred from the other side. You can't see a way of opening it. That prize is a great prize of a prize. It is. Oh. Where is he going? Oh my god, he's going to the tavern. I want to see him get sloshed. I'll show you guys the other game anyways, because we're going this way. Can you break the door? I don't think so. Let's just close it in his face. Save. Stream.
So you're the one the Jarl sent for. I would think that stopping the Fimbulwinter is a man's job.
Wow!
What can you tell me about the city?
The shining star of Jarnvidir. Just look around you and admire its build and its history. Although it is getting short of food right now, you could surely use one of Thor Giant Slayer's magical goats that can be eaten each evening, grow back during the night. Is there someone in particular you would know about?
Yeah, Snorri is such an ass at times.
Why, Snorri, it would almost seem you are gossiping.
Perish the thought, Lithricid, dearest. I could never do your job for you.
Oh my god.
Do you know the wizard Orvindel?
Who's just standing here.
He is right there. Do not glance at him, or he shall turn you into a toad. Or a fox, perhaps? I've heard he does great foxes. I believe we already have a fox in Von Sigtuna, which is to say you are sometimes called a fox by the people
Oh my
of
god.
Von Sigtuna, because your manners resemble those of a fox.
It's pretty much accurate.
Well said. Let us drink to that.
What do you think about the Jarl?
I am a sworn vassal of Jarl Ilfing, protector of Von Sigtuna. He lives in the keep at the north side of town.
Something else.
Have you been to Munarvigir?
The village of Munarvigir is under Jarl Ilfing's protectorate. It lies southeast of here. Surely someone with heroic aspirations could make it through Jarnvidir safely to get there. Give them my regards when you do.
Wow.
What does Lif do?
Lif is the healer over in Munarvigir, because they cannot afford a real wizard.
Jeez. He is nasty.
Of course, we are stuck with old Orvi here, so that's not much better. There's a pretty young enchantress when you need her.
Fucking asshole.
Tell me about Sigurd.
Oh, he is a powerful warrior, I will tell you that. He even got together with a real Valkyrie. Not even our Voland has managed that. The odd thing
Yes.
He's forgotten about her, as if Odin the Hoary One took away his memories. This is why you must be careful with the Aesir. No mortal means can stand against them.
Would you tell me about Sigrun?
Sigrun. Yes, one of the local traders. No relationship to Sigurd, I'm sure. Although you should have asked Sigmund when he was still alive.
Sigurd
Not really my type, so there's not much I can tell you about that.
Have you seen Kraka around?
Who? No, that name does not sound familiar.
Kraka? Wow.
What about the town librarian?
I am a warrior. I do not deal in books. I bet he gives reading material to all wannabe fighters, as if they can learn something from a book. Foolish, if you ask me.
Can we speak about Reagan?
Reagan, I like. He has traveled many places and has good stories to trade about all of them. He would probably even get along with the Svartalfa if he met. He would make a decent guildmaster, but that position is reserved for Arnwood when he gets back.
Let us speak of the woodlands.
If you wish to hear about Jarnvidir, you've come to the right person. As captain of the guard, I hear all the soldiers' tales.
How does one fight the
How
undead?
does one fight the undead?
The Draug feel no pain, so it is best to use a blunt weapon like a hammer to smash their undead bones.
Or my staff, I guess.
They are too stupid to dodge anything, but can be dangerous when they go into a frenzy.
Have you heard of Svartalfheim?
The wonderful realm of Svartalfheim lies north of Lake Ganvik. It's a place of vast riches, but inhabited by the fierce Sami people who can throw a pebble at you and turn it into a mountain in midair.
What?
No, it is not.
Ah, must you ruin my tale? Very well. I have never been to Svartalfheim. Are you happy now? All I know is there's a guardian at the gate to Svartalfheim. You will have to draw the guardian's attention. I'm not sure how, but the last thing you will need to do is make an offering of wine or mead. Only then will it speak to you.
That's important. That's the second clue you need. The first clue was walking clockwise and never counterclockwise. Wine or mead being required is a second clue.
Is probably sufficient. It's a waste of drink, though, if you ask me.
Okay.
Let us
Should stay.
So I want to do this note. Who is it? Sigurd. What was it? A heart. Valkyrie. Because I don't know if that's important. And later on, I'm not certain. Also, I'm going to save before we do this game, but I have to go to the bathroom. So you guys are going to have a BRB screen for a little bit. And I'll be right back. Isaac was like, why is there no Dilly gif in your BRB screen? I'm like, I don't know. Like, that's a thing? Like, okay. So anyways. Okay. So, if I wanted to cheat at this...
You're the one the Jarl sent.
show me this game of yours.
You think you can beat us? Feel free to try.
It's easy to play.
You could use another player.
But it doesn't give you much money. Unless you want to cheat it like we're going to do right now. So...
The game is called Odin's Dice. We take turns betting, and whoever has the best roll wins that round. It is a game of skill, you see. On your turn, you may choose. First, you can simply bet one coin, and your turn ends. Or second, you may re-roll one or more dice, for which you pay 2 coins. Finally, you may put in 2 coins to reveal your roll and end the round. Simple enough, is it not?
The raven means Odin the Mimir's friend. 3 ravens is the best roll. The hammer stands for Thor, the Earth Warder. So 3 hammers is the second best.
These runes here represent Asgard. 3 runes is the 3rd best roll, followed by 1 each of Raven, Hammer, and Rune. 1 of each, we call it Midgard. Then, you could roll 2 ravens, 2 hammers, or 2 runes.
It's kind of like poker, but with dice.
The blank sides of die are useless.
So, 3 ravens is the best, followed by 3 hammers, followed by 3 runes. And then 1 of each on the dice is the final one. Then after that, it's just 2 of
Shall
each.
we try?
So far from what I've seen, this is mostly just luck. But, we're just gonna end up having to, like, try it out. So, let's see. Not a good roll. So you can choose which ones to re-roll. So I'm gonna do roll. That's okay. We started out with 25. Let's do this. Let's call. I think it's call?
With twin hammers, this round is yours.
How much did I get? 34. Leave! Just save! Let's see.
So you're the one the Jarl sent for. I would think that stopping the Fimbulwinter is a man's job.
Phoenix, we play games for fun, not to try and necessarily be the top of the any tier. And I do like Dead by Daylight. I actually played it with Sajda quite a bit today. I don't always want to play it, and Isaac doesn't always like it. And frankly, everyone under the sun is streaming it, so I don't care if we do or not. I'm gonna try this again.
Show me this game of yours.
You think you can beat her?
We could use it.
It's not much money. I think I'm just gonna try and roll and hope for a third hammer. Call.
The triple hammer stands for Thor.
Oh my god. We might be pretty good off. Oh my god.
You're the one the Jarl sent for. I would think that stopping the
Double
Fimbulwinter
timeout.
is a man's job.
Thank you, Maya.
Show me this game of.
You think you can beat us? Feel free to try.
We could use another player.
I don't want to roll, I want that. It's not a great roll. But whatever. Actually, that's okay. Let's call that. I mean, it's definitely not great, but I'm definitely getting lucky.
Amazing. You have rolled up.
What are we at? We had 43, so we got like 5 more. This is still really, really good.
So you're.
Show me.
The town's gonna be broke.
We could use another player.
Oh my god. Here. Roll. Roll. You can't keep on doing it for too long.
Show me what.
Oh, frick. Damn it. See? Okay, so I started out with 43. No, I started out with 48. So if I go below 48, we just reload. Like, seriously, it's that kind of game you can do that. It's the same type of abuse that you can do with the old Sierra games. So we're just gonna re-roll all of those, because that was nothing. Re-roll those. We might as well call.
Ah, Twin Ravens.
Oh my god. So. Load. Such abuse. It's better than roaming the woods trying to find, like, Varg for pelts at the moment, though. It's because time does move forward, they will eventually close up the bar and they will kick you out.
We could use.
Even while you're playing this. I've actually had them, like, when we ended a round, her sitting there and saying it's time to close up. So let's try that. Roll. That's not too bad. Are you kidding?
So the two of us split.
Oh my god. That's not actually bad. Okay, let's roll that.
It is time.
With twin hammer.
What did I get? It's probably gonna be like 49. One higher. Seriously? Roll. Ooh! That's fine. Call.
It looks as if we will share.
Damn it! It better be a... Okay. 50. It's only 2 more, but... Okay. We're gonna just go with this because... wizard. Hi, Carl. How are you? Let me see. You just got home and your feet hurt? I'm sorry. We're gonna just sleep until dawn. We're just gonna move this day forward.
I shall leave you in peace.
Get the hell out of this guild house. Where does she even sleep? You find yourself a warm spot near the fireplace and fall asleep on the rug. Okay. Several hours later, you awaken much refreshed. So we're fine with that. No, don't load. Don't load. Don't load. We do not need to go back into that. Okay. So goal is, go to the wizard, get the scarf. I don't even know if he's available early in the morning or if he's just standing outside. So, like, not to talk too heavily about it, but how thirsty do you need to be for Dead by Daylight to make another account just to come back and be upset? I mean, how many other people are streaming it that you feel that you have to do
Good
that?
day to you, traveler. And I'm happy of assistance on this.
What do you know of Munavagir? What has he not told me?
To the southeast is named Munavagir, and is
I thought I got
found
everything
south
from him
and
on
to the
this.
East of here. It is smaller than Fonsigtuna, and fewer people live southeast of here than in this city. Munavagir is ruled by the Jarl Ilfing. Though the people who live in Munavagir,
They don't recognize that.
south of here, sometimes think that the Jarl, who is called Ilfing, should not have a say in their village.
I hope they're okay, PMs, Josie.
I'm curious what magic you
Oh,
have to
PMS.
say.
I thought it was PMs, like... Oh.
Since you ask me what and
Okay.
since you are a practitioner...
No, okay. So, where is it? I need something to
I
keep...
need something to keep me.
Certainly. I have this magical device that will magically keep you warm if you place the device magically around your neck. It is made from real...
I'm gonna skip it. We've heard him say it twice now over the streams. Okay, so 20. That's fine.
I find your offer acceptable. Therefore, I accept your offer and offer you the wares.
So we have the scarf finally. Okay, and now we're gonna do shadow
Tell me
spell.
about the shadow.
Never fear if you need to escape from some creature.
Okay, 20. Okay, how about 15? Because I need 15 for the shovel. What about 17?
That is a laughable offer.
How about 19?
That is a laugh.
God damn it.
I find your offer...
Okay.
I would.
Best of...
I mean, we did manage to get a spell and a scarf out of just doing the gambling game. What? I'm trying to max out on how much money we have. We still need to... Did that wolf's head just move? Large statue of a wolf adorns the hall, showing the symbol of the Ilfing. If you want to speak to a representative of the Ilfing clan, try the Jarl. He's more responsive. I thought that statue's head moved. It's never okay, PMS. PMS is never okay, I agree. But I thought she said PMs, like private messages. I am doing great. Okay. We are gonna try this. See if it gives my herbalism up. Oh my god, it did. Save. It's so random. Save it. Okay. Watch how long it takes for this to appear now that we have the pelt, the ice thing, now that we have the pelt, and now that we have the scarf. I would use the shadow spell to show you guys what it's like, but they sometimes drop money, and I kind of want any money he's gonna drop. Oh, I messed with that message said, aw. If it's the same person, I'm just like, oh my god, go find someone who's playing Dead by Daylight already. I want to play as the killer in Dead by Daylight again. It's been a long time since I played killer. Nothing useful. I swear that's all I keep finding with these guys. So the map I have completely exposed finally. I don't know how to get the flowers yet. The willow bark tree, I kind of think I know how to do it, but I have to do it at night. So my goal right now, before we go in, is to try and get the shovel. Wait, who subbed you? Sci-Fi? I don't know. It might have been Doom, one of Doom's gifted subs. I'm pretty sure it was. I want that shovel. I want the shovel just to get the mugwort, because I don't remember if I get money for the mugwort or if I get a potion. I think it's a potion. It starts getting to the point where you don't need the money as much, because a lot of the stuff you need to pay for adventuring gear, I've mostly bought most of it. Like, there's no more spells for me to buy as far as I've seen so far. Oh, go this way. Oh, it's a new day. We can fish. No, what the, really? Really? You have Bill's intuition coming up. You had to get school boots. Here. I mean, I don't need to do that, but... I caught myself a pretty tasty fish. Okay. Do it again. Because if Animal Ken just comes from, like, feeding the animals, I might as well just do this. Also fishing, from what we've seen. I think I can do 3 a day, at least from what I saw last time, or is it 2? We'll find out in a second. 2. She walks in a straight line, by the way, so if you're standing behind that, and then you tell her to walk down, she will drop herself into that water. Boot and pizza are needed. I agree with that. I would like to get some new boots. I have been thinking about that lately, but we have to go, like... There's a few places we'd have to go. Oh my god. Yeah, it was more. Someone's really bored. Come on, I just need another pelt. Technically, I could sell the pelt I have, but geez, the ice thing hasn't even popped up yet. And it's snowing, so she would be getting cold, like, now. You missed the message. That's because Sagita got to it so fast. Yeah, this is the new whack-a-mole for the day. Nope. Come on. Go. Stop it. Find a bottle of mead. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it because we still need it. Midday. It's so easy to hit that button. Ooh. Please. Please have a pelt. All I need is 1 pelt and I can get the shovel. Oh yeah, no, you can see deleted messages. Like, I guess, I don't know to what extent you can see deleted messages, but if you click on them, you usually can. Like, I've seen them before. I'm not going to do that now, obviously, because I'm in the middle of doing this. I am going to... Why did my agility go up? Just because of dodging? I'm going to try using Blessing in the hopes that it actually makes it easier. And we're going to just attempt to skin it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's go get the shovel. You're gonna sort of listen, but you're gonna lurk. Sci-Fi has to go do them amazing Final Fantasy quests. Just slowly making your way through 2.0. Actually, relatively quickly. You're almost done with it. Okay. I am very aware that this particular stream for this is definitely running slower than the last few have. But that's kind of the nature of this game, is you definitely... I'll get to that in a second. But it's like, it definitely has to do with just the grinding factor that this game has involved in it. So, Varg Belt. Okay. Select. 2.0 story is... So, 1.0 Final Fantasy 14 is what was first... Wait, did she just say no? Like, she won't buy anymore?
I am sorry, but we have sufficient pelts to warm the entire village.
You stupid bitch! She won't buy anymore. Nom nom nom. It appears to be a large brass key, or on second thought, maybe it's a remote control. How unusual. I don't know what that's in reference to either.
Mushroom.
But of course...
Oh boy. Thank you for the follow, but the numbers make me worried. Will you take 10?
Frankly, I think your offer is an insult to my trade.
I think your boobs are an insult to my face. Go cry and walk away. just... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is sad to hover your finger over that button. Why is Kraka here? Kraka. I think it's Kraka, but just, she bugs me. Every single time I deal with her, she bugs me. Let me go and try and feed the cat. So I think I have meat on me. Pray for patience. Do I really need... Hold on. Use. Do you just permanently warmer the more pelts you stack on yourself? Like... What are you laughing hysterically about? What? What are you talking about? This is Dead by Daylight, Tom. Here.
Yes, I am.
Good day to you.
What are you laughing at? I don't know. I don't know. Wait, I missed what the message was. Was it that message? Was that what?
I'm crying.
Isaac's broken. This is definitely Dead by Daylight. Can't you tell? Isaac's broken.
Welcome back, traveler. I'm sure your stay here will be a pleasant one, even when the winter outside is...
I would like to learn about Svartalfheim.
Yes, I am familiar with Svartalfheim. Is there anything you wish to know about it?
I didn't even see the message. I missed it, and I feel like it was glorious.
How can I get to Svartalfheim?
I can tell you this. You must start by touching the 3rd stone, followed by the 6th. Then press the 1st, 4th, and 5th. You finish by putting your palm against the 2nd.
I love you.
What?
Precisely. Remember.
Okay, that was the 3rd one that we needed.
I wish you...
Happy adventure.
Okay, so since it's midday... I'm annoyed that we can't sell any more pelts to her. Like, she's all like, that's all the pelts we need. Bitch, I sold you 3. It is freaking cold. Buy another pelt. She's just like, no. You're not allowed to farm those. Like, oh my god. You can farm the gambling game. I think you can farm... Actually, I wonder if the gambling game at some point will be all like, no, you can't do this anymore. Okay, so we're going to do one in here. Because we don't desperately need it. We're going to put... that... No, wait. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I'm going to take this one. I'm going to cook it. Oh my god. Is that really what he ended up saying? I am Charlie, you should play Dead by Daylight.
I was like, I'm Charlie from Mexico.
What?
Out of nowhere, it's like, you're funny, you should play Dead by Daylight.
Oh my god. Why? Here's what I don't understand is why are they so hung up on us needing to play Dead by Daylight? Out of everything out there, why us? Oh my god, need a heart. My heart on is I need you guys to play Dead by Daylight. No one else. I can't watch anyone else. Oh no, no, the dog. Get back here, dog. I don't know where the dog went. I'm trying to feed the cat. My animal can to go up. Dog! Take a piece of meat. Takes the food from your hand and hungrily eats it up. Animal Ken goes up. Give me the kitty! Should throw them for a loop and play Friday the 13th instead, and then sit in the empty lobby that never gets filled. If there was one game I regret ever having purchased, it was that one. I didn't even want to get it at the time. It's just everyone was playing it, and they were all like, oh, we should all play it. And I was like, okay, whatever. But in the back of my mind, I was all like, this is not going to go well. And, well, I honestly didn't expect what happened to happen, where they were just all like, yeah, we're never updating this again, lols. But, yeah. Okay. I really just want her to sleep, like, all day long. Like, I need this woman to just sleep. Here's the thing. I don't want to take her into Svartalfar during midday for a reason. Because once you're in there, you can't leave until you get Giraffe Boy back. And literally, if you try to leave, it will sit there and it will say, you can't leave, you need to find Jaime. And last time I was in there, she got tired before I found the kid. And you have to find a place to sleep. I know now where you can sleep, but it's so far in that I don't need her going in at midday getting tired while she's in there and just not being able to sleep. So I'd rather go in starting the morning. It gives me the most amount of time. Find some money on him. 5 silver pieces! Yes! Okay, we're gonna go get the shovel. We're gonna do this. We're doing this. Shovel. Shovel. Watch, her shop's closed. We get there and she's like, I'm done. This woman keeps her shop open for 3 hours during the day. Meanwhile, Lif has been open all day long since the morning. She's all like, I finished lunch. I guess I'll open this store. Ooh, the kitty. Fish. Takes the food from your hand and hungrily eats it up. Animal Ken up. Yes.
But of course, any adventurer
needs a shovel. 14.
I agree to your offer. So
She's I don't want to pay you fully. 14, not 15. She's like, okay. It's okay. So what is my current? Okay, Magic Dart 62, Magic 76. Okay, I'm fine with those stats in general. We're gonna go and sleep. I like how Jaime's parents are just all like, when is this fucking heroine going to actually rescue our kid? And we're all like, 1 week later, maybe we'll get to it. But yeah. I have no idea how many realms you get to go to in this game, but Svartalfar will have to be mapped. And there are some areas in there that are relatively unique, and yeah. Okay. Sleep until nightfall. We're just gonna sleep again. You awaken much refreshed. Sleep until dawn. She just sleeps all day and all night. It's fine. She has a very big day coming. Now let's see if we can get what's-his-name to feed us. Scribbled note. Do we still have the book? We still have the book. We don't know what to do with the book. I've still got the magic map. We have the cured pelt. Okay. Feed us.
Have you heard of Svartalfheim?
I concern myself with this world, not the other.
Says the man who slept with a Valkyrie.
What can you tell me of the forest?
The endless trees of Yanvidir are dangerous to the unwary, but prove no match for a seasoned warrior.
How does one fight the undead?
The Walking Dead have been marauding Yanvidir ever since the fell winter started. They trouble Fornsik Shuna more than us, for some reason. The common Drag is a nuisance. What they lack in skill, they make up for in stamina. A Drag does not know when it is defeated, and will keep fighting until sliced apart. Be alert in which direction they are attacking. If they strike left, dodge right, and vice versa.
That's kind of common for
Dodging
most of them.
sideways is faster than ducking backwards, but not if you choose the wrong direction.
Josie sleeps for 24 hours. I sure hope she can rescue her son.
Should you meet a spectral hogweed, beware. They employ fell magic at an...
No, the hogboy. I don't think we're necessarily ready to go after it, so we're gonna be cautious and not go after it. Hi, Ori Bird. Look, Ori Bird likes the fact that it's Heroine's quest and not Dead by Daylight. Okay. So, I really want to dig up the mug route.
Welcome back.
But I think we'll be fine without it. Dooms! Thank you for the gifted sub to Ori Bird. It was very sweet. We're gonna go and dig up the mugwort. Why not? I don't want to feed the dog because I only have 2 meat on me. The mugwort is up. Oh, I have to go back because... No, I have meat on me. That's right. I'm fine. Never mind. Thought I had to go back and grab some meat. Because I left meat in that chest initially, even though I didn't tell you guys, because I knew I was going to go to that village before I went into Svartalfheim. And I know I needed the meat. So I kept it there in particular to get rid of it out of my inventory for weight purposes and blah, blah, blah. But anyways. Didn't matter because we fought another brigand who ended up having meat. Watches, he has it too. No. You can just hold down the button. You stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I have tried to buy better armor as a sorceress. You can't get it. At least not from the... Oh, yeah.
Welcome back.
Silver. Dooms, thank you for the gifted sub to Perot. Hi, Perot. How are you? You can't buy better armor from the blacksmith. There seems to be, as far as I can tell, dragon scale armor in the game. I don't know if you can wear that as a sorceress. I'm assuming there's probably a better something. There's got to be a protection spell of some sort, I would almost think, but I'm not certain. Like, pretty much all these spells, with the exception of one, is what I think I've seen so far. And we know there's an ice spell, just because of the game. I like how the wizard's all like, you need to know the ice spell. I'm like, well, where do I learn that? No one knows it. So obviously the wizard knows it. But he doesn't want to sell it. Fucking bastard. Stop. Ow. Stop it. Magic dart's going up at least. Bottle of mead. Yeah. Okay. So this area I know is gonna I have a feeling this is gonna come into play later. I think the gods turn someone to stone, and that's what this is. Because there's all these stories about a Svartalf or something that got turned to stone later on, and this is an oddly shaped pile of stones rests in the center of the clearing. So I think that's it, but I'm not certain. There we go. You dig the roots of the plant and take them with you. You have an odd smell to them. And you can also, many trees, you can also apparently climb this tree if you're a thief, but I don't know what for. Fail to make your way up. Well, yeah, because I have no skill in climbing. Can I cast anything on this? You get the distinct feeling that this pile of rocks has been cursed by the Acer. Yeah, so this is definitely someone. But I have no idea how to undo it. Oh no, there's 2 spells that I don't have on my list that I know that's coming. Okay. And I still don't know what Arctic Winds is for. I have a feeling it somehow is to make the ship move at some point, but I don't know at what point you need the ship to move. So the mugwort we'll give to the wizard later. We're not going to worry about that right now. I don't feel like I need it. I think we're fine. We'll just keep going this way. That sounds so dark, fixing him. Who? What? Oh. Because of, Fubo? Okay, this way. Fubo is fixed, it will no longer be a problem until he breaks again. Okay, are we actually... Oh my god. So for the last hour and a half or so that we've been streaming, it's just been running around the woods trying to get money to make our way forward. We have gotten the majority of the stuff we need done. The only thing I'd want to do before going in here, but I'm not going to, would honestly be to stay out at night and deal with everything in the forest at night, because it does get harder in the next chapter. But I think it's time for us to figure it out. You notice with the pelt and with the scarf, we still haven't gotten cold out here yet. Jeez. You must have missed some of this while your net was down. You got the whole map filled out. Yeah. You just met the dark elf with the creepy eyelids, except we don't know he's a dark elf yet. I've been meaning to use the mirror on him to see if that goes around the illusion spell that he's using, but I haven't done it. Okay, so I did write this down so I don't have to deal with it. And I will show you what ends up happening. So you have to start, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 first. Strangely in the middle of all the ice and the snow, the stone feels pleasantly warm to your touch. So it's 3, then 6. And you see it's glowing. And remember, Regan's the one that tells you the order. And you're supposed to, because next you're supposed to do 1, but watch this. They stopped glowing. Stone feels cold. Position of stones looks uncanny. Wonder what put them into this vanish, blah, blah, blah. So 3, I'll show you how you're supposed to do it, because remember, walk clockwise. 6. 1. Strange in the middle. 4. Strange in the middle of all the ice and snow. Stone feels pleasantly warm. 5. Walk clockwise. And 2 was the last one. Alright, all 6 of the monoliths are glowing softly, but nothing seems to be happening. Was there something else you should do now? I thought I had all the information when I first played it until I talked to Snorri and found out his bit of information, because I did this and I was like, why is nothing happening? And then Snorri's the one that gave me the final clue, was the mead. Mead or wine. Just how long is this game? It's relatively long.
Come forward. Behold this ancient gateway.
Crafted by Vafthrudnir.
Guarded by the Norns. Portal to the 9 realms.
Speak your name if you would cross.
I am Dilly, a spellcaster of the arcane mysteries.
I am a spellcaster of the arcane mysteries.
She can't say Dilia. You appear to be doing something wrong. Perhaps you should ask the people in Munarvigir for advice. They live close to this runic circle in Minaho.
You may be permitted to cross. You shall be lost without a goal.
What?
If you have a destination, name it.
Svartalfheim.
Svartalfheim.
Your destination is broad.
The worlds you wander are wide. Tell us what you seek there.
Jaime.
Jaime.
Or Jaime. There you go.
Is your goal truth or dream? Are you focused or merely aimless?
Who told you to seek your goal out there?
Orvandel, the wizard.
Orvandel.
Very well.
You have spoken, and we have listened.
You may pass where few mortals pass.
You shall enter where few mortals leave.
I don't know why I got the message saying something was being done wrong.
Step forth into Svartalfheim.
Oh, the stone stopped glowing. Maybe it thought I was moving counterclockwise. I don't know. Whatever. Game's still fine. So something glitched for that.
Master Hector!
We return to report.
I hear you, Thavaldi. So report. We fought your big man.
He was strong for a human. And fun.
He insulted us!
And then we smashed him into the ground.
Oh, yes!
But he did not have the eye.
No eye? Are you certain?
He has 2 normal eyes.
We thought about taking those with us.
But we already have 4 normal eyes, so we did not.
Enough about your eyes. Go on.
Oh my god.
We found a small man.
He was weak for a human, and not fun.
He did not even insult us.
And then we carried him to Svartalfheim.
As was your plan, Master.
Why do they have purses for chins?
And what?
And what about the second eye? You said enough about eyes, Master.
So we did not report that part.
Tell me of the Eye of Theossi. Now!
Yes, Master. Immediately, Master.
They don't have it.
We sent a message to the humans in the Stone City.
We told them to trade the little man for the eye.
They did not respond yet. Good. Any news of the hero girl? No, Master.
We have not seen her.
It's nice to know I'm getting to be known.
She cannot be dangerous to us.
She is only a human, after all.
Do not underestimate her. As you say, Master. Here are your orders. See if there is a response from Fort Sigtuna. And prepare the trolls for an assault on Munavagir.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, Master.
Certainly, Master.
This feels so classic cartoon villain and you love it. Yeah, they do. Okay. You congratulate yourself on finding your way to Svartalfheim. Now there has to be a place where the Svartalfar live and one of them is keeping Jaime. Best start searching, Dilia. You hope that Orvandel's map also works here. So the map, empty. And yes, it does. So... Okay. Near the Circle of Stone is a volcanic crater. There appears to be lava inside. You don't think it's wise to try and find out how hot it is. I don't know if you can do anything with the lava. I have not successfully done anything with it, but I feel like it's possible. And here's the first enemy. Now, the next one that I see, I will end up showing you how the shadow spell works. But I kind of want to get some experience with this in particular. I know how they work, so you don't want to deal with him like this. Oh my god. Because if you hit him, you just hurt yourself. You're just hitting rock. Because that's what he's doing. He's turning himself to stone. Oh my god, seriously? Stop it! I'm not sure what he's doing there, but... Oh. Stop it. Oh my god! Oh my god. There's such pains. There we go. All we need is Skeletor to show up. At least we got a whole bunch of stuff go up. Examine the Dorogro's pack, you find some mushrooms which you surmise must be edible. Okay. Edible mushrooms, whoopee. Oh, so if you examine, you're in a maze of twisty little passages all alike. If you guys have never heard that, that is a classic old school meme that comes from an old maze that was made for the original text game adventure. And you had to figure out how to get through the maze on your own when your only notification was that. I never actually successfully got through that maze, but I did play Adventure back in the day. Okay. Shadow spell. There, the shadow walks off. Oh wait, it didn't work! Is it because he walked into me? Wait. The game freaked out. Oh my god. She's like, I'm done. Honey, what is this a reference to? Is this a... Well, that's something you didn't expect to be seeing here. Whoever it was, it's clear he died quite some time ago. You're not sure if you should be searching bodies like this. That said, you give it a try and you don't find anything useful. Those stockings are not your size anyway. Is this supposed to be a Rocky Horror reference? He's got an axe in him.
Oh, maybe.
You try the well-honed method of speaking to someone to verify he's alive. You get no response. Can we just carve him up? Here. Lots of things that need stabbing, but the corpse is not one of them. Here. 6th Sense. He looks a little... Yeah, he does look a little Rocky Horror. He is wearing fishnets. Nothing here. Oh, until I tell her to walk again, she's just gonna run everywhere. So I don't want her to run everywhere because that just sucks up her stamina. It does make her move faster. It does get her away from enemies quicker, but no. But I need to also hone the shadow spell because it didn't work on that dwarf and it should have. No, it worked on the dwarf because the dwarf attacked and then he vanished, which was freaking weird. So I just want to map this place out as much as possible. Doom said bless you and so did Glippity Glue, honey. Bless you. Oh, okay. I don't know what this is good for, but this tiny little gelatinous cube. Well done, you got it. What is this thing? Between the rocks, you spot a mobile creature that only barely is distinguishable from the ordinary stones. You think it might be a rocktopus. That's all there's left of it. Do you feel proud of yourself? It seems body is not... What? You take this squishy green mass with you. Now, what are you going to do with it? I don't know what you use this for. It's gelatin. You're not sure why you carry this squishy and icky piece of gelatinous cube with you. Well, at least it doesn't smell. It weighs 1 merker. So if you do this... Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. I haven't figured out anything to do with this thing yet. Like... What are you supposed to do? Okay, go up. Rocktopus, eat it, make a jello shot. I've already tried attacking the other creatures in my other game. It does nothing. Like, you can't get anything off of them. I don't know if you can kill them. I could try. I don't remember. I feel like I did try that. Can you lava it? Wouldn't that just get rid of it? Maybe the lava's there for you to be able to get rid of stuff that's in your inventory. I didn't think of that. Just to, like, lighten your load because you're stuck here. Nope. Come here. See? Yeah, I don't think I can hit them. It doesn't do anything. Maybe you could put it on the corpse. I think the corpse is just a, You're in a maze of I can't see it. Small creature resembling a starfish hops around nearby. How cute, but the creatures sure are odd in this place. I think it's just a Easter egg. Kind of look like how he looks like he's side-eyeing you. Yeah, seriously. I know the basic... Oh, I'm already hungry. I know the basics of where I need to go. I just don't want to go there just yet. Because I know there's places to explore, and just like the rest of the world, the next chapter, all of this gets more dangerous. Shadow. Go follow the shadow. Why is he attacking and he's probably going to vanish again? Why is the shadow spell acting like this? This is really weird. Oh, because the shadow spell's not working. No. Come on. Nope. Stop it. Shit. Come on, stop it. Ow. I think that one I have to be dodging the other way. This is a pain. Okay, I've seen him do that once before, and if he hits you, it just knocks you on the ground. And it does a lot of damage. I don't need that right now. I don't remember if they can have money on them or not. You find some edible mushrooms. Whoopee. More edible mushrooms. Because of the amount of life that was taken, here's what we're gonna do. Rest. Sit down for a short break. Okay. There are areas in here that I've seen that actually do have stuff that's worthwhile, which is why we're mapping it out. Plus, having it mapped makes life a lot easier when we do need to go to certain areas, because I know of other things that I can't exactly... Here, Shadow, use that. Does Shadow not work on... No, it worked before. Okay, maybe Shadow's just too low level for them at the moment. Because I have successfully used it on these guys. And I don't know why it's not working. I'm not going to argue too much because... Ow. Stop. Hit him. I can usually get like 3 hits off when they do that. Don't hit them when they're like this. Would you turn back? Oh my god. Ow. Ow. Stop it! Okay, that was too much damage. I have a lot of magic, but nothing useful. Okay, save. Svartalfheim 2. We're gonna keep 1 as our entrance in case things get really bad. I don't like how much damage we've taken. Let's just sit down on top of his course. Look at all that damage. Yeah, no, seriously. Resting will recover some, but it doesn't recover a heck of a lot unless you're inside, I've noticed. This way. Oh, that's a troll. These guys you can get outside at night, and they usually have a shit ton of money on them. So I'm kind of glad. Nope, wrong way. So opposite side of where they're attacking. And then he blocks. No. 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 Stop it. Oh no. I think you have to do this. Oh shit. Damn it! It's fitting for a Viking to die in combat, but you were hoping for more. Okay. I really wanted to kill him because they usually drop like 10 gold silver. I need the silver. Okay, let's go this way. I think I went down when I didn't need to go down. I know we're getting to that time, but... Here, we're going this way. So, the winding path is split by a deep chasm that ominously blocks your path. A faint but persistent breeze seems to pull you towards it and into its depths. You thought that dragonflies were kind of fly, but this one rather looks like a kind of tiny dragon as it buzzes around you. I don't know how to get it, and I feel like you're supposed to because you keep seeing it multiple times in here. And I feel like you need it at some point. Dooms is very sweet, Ori. Now he's just giving out all of his nuts. Oh my god. Seriously? Seriously? No. Oh my god, come on. 1, 2, 3. You can usually get 3. Go. Dodge. Oh. She's gonna die. She just killed herself. Okay. I know we weren't going to, but we're resting another hour. We keep dying. Okay. Not perfect, but whatever. We need a better place to rest. Okay. That's fine because this is a dead end. Sci-Fi's getting good lead. Where's Sci-Fi? 12,300,000 over Sagitta's 12,080,000. Yeah, it's a decent lead, yeah. You need like a few billion in a lead. Go Sci-Fi. She's like playing Final Fantasy and then takes breaks just to like bet against Sagitta. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Save, save. Let's go. I'm not worried about this amount of health. I'm being stupid in the fights. I'm getting impatient and I'm moving too fast. Also, Shadow's only at 10. I need Shadow to be higher. How is our... Here, just cast it. There we go. Come on. Okay. I don't know enough about this area. Oddly shaped plants light up the area, pulsating with some kind of inner glow. There is a strong otherworldly feel to them. You've never seen a rock formation quite like this before. It looks to have been slowly built up over the centuries from the shells of water creatures and glows softly just like the lake does. Stretching as far as you can see in the underground illumination is a placid lake that seems to glow softly as a result of some algae-like creature. You briefly dip your hand in the lake only to discover that it's scalding hot. You wonder what manner of creature could stay alive in such an environment. There's nothing important. The plant is spongy to the touch and covered in a vaguely glowing slime. You feel dirty from touching them. Can I cut them? Not a bad idea, but you need a more suitable tool. How about a shovel? The ground here is too hard for you to dig out any of the plants. You suspect they'd stop glowing if you remove them anyway. Tunnel opens up into a huge cavern filled almost entirely by a soft glowing lake. The shore is decorated by elaborate kelp-like formations as well as oddly unfamiliar water plants. I don't have bottles on me. What about this? Oh, that's gross. Oh, that's gross. See, I swear, every time you try to use the gelatin, it's just like, oh, that's gross. Okay. We're gonna save that. I am gonna go a little bit over. Mostly because I want to map this out more, and we also started a little late because we were busy testing out Monster Hunter World on Isaac's computer, which he has not enjoyed much in the past, partly because he had some sort of lag, but we got him his new video card, thanks to you guys and your support. And so I've upgraded his computer. It was one of the things I did today, because it just arrived, and I was able to put it in, and thankfully, the way NVIDIA cards work, it just was all like, okay, yeah, let me quickly download the drivers, and it updated itself. I even double-checked. I'm like, wow, okay. Because apparently, previous NVIDIA cards now, if you upgrade to a newer model and just put it in, it's just all like, yeah, I'll double-check the drivers and fix them for you. I'm like, okay. I didn't remember doing that, but I had done that with my computer, so it must have done that at some point, and I just never really noticed. Or I built my computer with this card node, I think. We both have 1070 Ti's, if anyone's wondering. I wasn't going to go higher because I'm annoyed at the price of any of the 1070 or 1080 cards, especially the Ti range, because of the Bitcoin mining operations out there. Does it a lot, and apparently there's another thing where the 1070s are also more expensive because they overproduce them. They overproduced the 1070s and the 1080s, I had heard. And so when the newer versions came out, what are they, the RTXs now? They couldn't sell those. They wanted to sell off their old supply before they started really moving the RTXs, so they made the RTX cards incredibly expensive. So, like, getting one of those is $1,200 to $1,300. So I was like, no. You thought the dragonflies were kind of a flaw. Okay, we've already done this. I think this just gives me edible mushrooms. Willpower goes up in here? What the hell? You hope the toadstools won't quickly lose their colorful shine if removed from the area, and then you'd be left with a smelly, inedible fungus. So what are these? Bright mushrooms and toadstools colored in bright red and yellow litter the riverbanks on both sides. Bright, clear water falls from the ceiling and meanders its way out of the cavern. You get the impression that this entire place was shaped over the centuries by water passing through. The winding passage gives way to a large cavern apparently shaped by the water flowing through it. The fecundity of the soil has attracted numerous toadstools spread throughout the area. Hot water lava previously reminds you of that one movie you can never remember the name of. God damn it. Shadow. Does it work? No. Nope. When... Nope. Damn it. Come on. This stone form bugs me the most. There we go. Your PC broke for the umpteenth time before you could get you a new drive for more storage so you can get to see if you need to replace your own video card. See, now you gotta get it fit. That drives me nuts. I'm very thankful that I got into computers when I did, because it just made my life a lot easier with fixing my own stuff. And I have a drive bay, a docking bay here for hard drives, so that if one of our drives has problems, I can pull it out of the computer and I can have it docked. And I can pull data off of it. It appears to be a dead troll. Since Odin is a god of battle, you suppose that somebody fought and killed the troll and left the body here as an offer. Yes, it is really dead, and you do not want to carry a dead troll around. Trust me, you would not like the smell. 2 enchanted spheres illuminate the room as if by the moonlight. They hum softly, and a mild pulsation can be seen inside. You find yourself in an eerily lit shrine decorated by 2 ravens and a large ornamental spear. This place is obviously dedicated to Odin, Lord of the Aesir. The spear is called Gungnir and is the rune-tipped weapon of Odin, which he first wielded in the war against the Vanir. Against the back wall, meticulously carved runic symbols spell out the name Odin. You believe the raven on the left is called Hugin, bearer of thought, and the one on the right is Munin, carrier of memory. In the middle of the shrine stands a heavy wooden chest seemingly melted into the altar itself. A glowing vial appears to be inside. Try as you might, you are unable to pry the chest open. Are you kidding me? Here. Like, last time I did this, I swear this is how I got in there. No, I didn't have the shadow spell at the time. Let me try this. Predictably, the chest in Odin's shrine is already under the blessing of the Aesir. Warm feeling passes through you. I've gotten that before. I just don't remember how. Your aim is just a bit off, and that's a good thing too, because a direct hit with your spell would surely cause the bottle to break. Could start learning and help you save you money. Okay, come on. The chest. Oh, there's runes here. Let's see what the runes mean. You find yourself in an eerily lit shrine decorated by two... Ugh, no. I could have sworn... I don't know if I had the shadow spell at the time, actually. I know I had this. What if I just have her run? Oh, damn it. It's just... Maybe it is... Maybe I did have the shadow spell. I don't remember. But I got into that chest before. I just don't remember how. I don't think it was that. You know what? Maybe it was something I got later on, because I think I remember coming back to this. I think there might be something else in the area or in the town or whatever that I need that I'm just not remembering. So, where are we? Oh, you know what? I know what I need. Crap. I don't have it yet. I know exactly what I need. It's one of the spells I get in here, but I need to find a dark elf. And the funny thing is, when I played this the first time, I found a dark elf almost immediately, to the point where I thought it was scripted. It's not scripted because I haven't run into them yet. You need a dark elf enemy. Once you fight him, just like the wizard said, they will give you a spell as a congratulations you won, and they'll vanish. The spell is a teleport. The teleport allows you to move to the chest fast enough to grab the bottle. And that's how you get around climbing as the sorceress. You need that teleportation spell. It's literally, it's just blink. That's what it's called. So... Okay, so what is this? Nidavellir? Twin statues crafted from an unknown material flank the main pathway up to the light. They appear to be some kind of a crossbreed between a lizard horse and a bird. Okay, so... Clear blue water falls up from the ceiling, or perhaps it falls down from the floor. You can't be sure, but the effect is freaking you out. I'm showing you what happens. As you cross the winding staircase, you find yourself near the bottom of the cave again. You get the feeling that you're doing something wrong here. I know what I'm doing wrong, but I want to, like, see what happens if I go over here. So the passages over here are actually governed by a magical device. I'm just trying to see what I can find in here while I go in here on my own. The device is controlled by one of the dark elves in the city, and you can make use of it. It's a puzzle, and it's a pain in the ass. And you'll know what kind of puzzle it is. How do the other classes manage to climb it? Thief class or the rogue class has a climbing ability, because literally you have... I don't have it because I don't have it unlocked, because you have to have it unlocked. There's literally a climbing ability, and I think Thief and Warrior both have those. You can, I'm pretty sure, since you can pick which skills you want, even though it costs a lot, you can unlock magic for one of the others, and so you can be a hybrid. There we go. I do not want to avoid this, and I hope I don't die, because I mean I saved it recently, but I would prefer to, like, ow, stop it. Does that just hit and I need to just duck? Oh god. Ow. There we go. The Svartalf motions for you to hold, then conjures a scroll which it tosses to you. As he teleports away, you study the scroll to find out it contains a teleportation spell. You carefully commit the spell to memory. Okay, we need that. Like, there's no getting anywhere. So, blink. Whee! We can now climb. Or do they... No, everyone comes to this... Yeah, everyone comes to this area. But, so anyways. Crystals. You turn away from the crystals. You think you should be able to use them to open your passage somehow if you could figure out the right sequence. I like how it automatically went in. Amaya was here when I streamed this on Discord the first time, just as I was about to, like, decide that I wanted to stream this, and so she saw me figure this out. You get more than a little confused as the pathway up somehow leads back to where you started. You have the impression that you're missing something. So I'm going to show you the basics of what it's like. Clustered purple crystal stands near the bottom of the winding pathway. The placement appears intentional rather than organic. You wonder what their purpose is. This was a pain in the ass to figure out, and I almost wanted to look up a walkthrough. So you notice I clicked that one, and that one lit up, and then that one. If I click this one, nothing else lights up. Click this one, that one lights up. Click this one, that one lights up. Click this one, that one lights up. You consider that you should probably touch each crystal once. So there's your first clue. It does give you all the clues. So you can only touch each crystal once, but what would be the proper order? So let's just do... Here, and we'll just... The appearance or sound of the crystals doesn't appear to be relevant. That's important. So it doesn't matter that they're purple. It doesn't matter that they're making tones. Each crystal makes another crystal glow should be a clue here. I'm just trying to get the clues to pop up so you guys can see them all. Perhaps you should be doing it backwards. I believe that was the last clue. So I ended up writing down what each one of them did and how they blinked, and I ended up finally figuring out it was this order. So if you click this one, and it took a lot of trial and error to figure out how to touch each one of them, but so that they each light up. So this one load up this one. So now click 1. So once you click 1, click 3, the last one it did. And then it lights up this one, which if you click that one, doesn't light up any others. You turn away from the crystals, you think you should be able to use them to open your passage to the mouth if you can figure out the right sequence. Didn't that just work? 41352 was the order I put down. Oh my god. Seriously? So 4 1 3 5 2. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. That was I'm showing you the wrong one. Backwards. 41352. Do that backwards. 25314. So 2 5 3 1 4, because it's lighting up the last one that you touched. I actually circled it on my pad of paper and I just ignored it. Feel as if a disorientation is cleared from your mind. The passage ahead lies open. Yeah, I messed up. Now she's tired. Now she's tired. So it's good I got here. Well,
One bids you welcome to Need Avalier, proud capital of Svartalheim. One wonders what brings a mortal human across the 9 worlds to one's place here.
okay.
I bid you farewell.
One bids you.
That's him. We will talk to him next time. I am going to save here. There are, as far as I remember, there's 4 places to go here. You can talk to him, you can go here, you can go here, you can go here, and you can go here. I don't believe anything else is interactable, but I may be wrong and I may just have not discovered it yet. There is a bed in one of these houses you can make use of. So we're going to send you guys off to someone who's streaming. We will raid someone. Let's see. I hope I have it muted. I do. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? Oh my god, you guys should go see Sinnoh because he's playing Dead by Daylight. Don't you want to see Dead by Daylight? Have a good one, guys, and thank you for coming. Goodbye!